to you, go to robseco.com and find your local direct sales representative.
'Cause I'm the son of a third-generation farmer. I've been married 10 years to the farmer's daughter.
Good morning in Moorhead. Good morning in Mapleton, home of the Falcons. Thank you for making KFGO number one in the morning, number one all day long. The KFGO Morning Crew, Doug Leier, Amistadi, getting your Monday set for you.
We like to spend Monday mornings in Medina with KFGO Farm and Ranch Director Sarah Heinirch talking consumer issues. Good morning to you, Sarah.
Hey there, crew. Welcome to Thanksgiving week. It's hard to believe that we are here. It doesn't feel like it, especially with the weather outside, but Thanksgiving is upon us.
So what you're trying to say is you wish it was snowier and colder, Sarah?
You know, I'm okay with it not being snowier and colder. Some of those memories popped up on some of my social media of it being snowy in, 2018. And, it was really, really cold in 2019 and really wet. And so very grateful for a little drier, little warmer fall.
Yeah.
Okay, one thing we don't want is dry turkey for Thanksgiving.
No.
We want to have moist turkey for Thanksgiving.
Absolutely. And so it's hard to believe, but the turkey prices, you guys, are really, really low this year. And so turkey is typically the most expensive thing that we put on the table. I don't think anybody is really surprised on that. Right now, we're seeing turkey prices actually come down. And so, on average, a 16-pound bird should cost you about $19.40. So this is a nationwide average. So it comes out to about $1.21 a pound. Now, if you check locally and if you're looking at any of your flyers and if you're, doing any price comparing or whatnot, I've seen turkey as low as 49 cents a pound. I've seen some for 36 cents a pound. Some of those Butterball and some of those name brand turkeys are going to run you closer to $1.80 or $1.40 a pound. But if you're willing to do, just a generic brand turkey, you can get it for as low as 36 to 49 cents a pound. That is crazy ridiculous.
Yeah, be careful with that. I mean, if you're okay with that, then good. But I did try off-brands a couple of times, and I wasn't happy with them. They tasted old, and they tasted icky. Although I will say I did try the Market Pantry a few years ago. That's Target's brand, and I thought they were fine. This year I stuck to the Butterballs. I got 2 of them for 99 cents a pound.
Okay, that's a great deal because now I'm noticing that some of them are being advertised for like $1.40 a pound. So, Bonnie, you got in on a great deal on that. The thing is that I think that if you do a little TLC with some of those generic brand turkeys, I think that you can save a lot of the
Lots of gravy.
You can't
Lots of
fix
gravy.
old, though.
Sure.
If it tastes old, you can't fix that.
Yeah, it's called mashed potatoes and gravy. You mix it all together. Where does with the depressed price in retail turkey prices? Couple of questions, Sarah. Where does that put the overall cost for Thanksgiving, and does that hurt the producer's end of it?
Still blows my mind because for a cost of Thanksgiving dinner, so now we've seen it decrease $2 this year, and this is the lowest that it's been, I believe, since I think it's 2010 that we've seen the cost of Thanksgiving be this low. For 10 people, they're saying $46.90. So that breaks down to less than $5 a person, which absolutely blows my mind because you can hardly go to a fast food joint and get a meal for $5.
Yeah, that is super cheap, no doubt about it.
And so, some of the things that came down, turkey was the big one, and that is the big thing. That is the most expensive thing, obviously, that we're putting on the table is the meat. Some other things that came down were the whipping cream, the sweet potatoes. Foods with increases included dinner rolls, the bread stuffing, and the pumpkin pie mix. So some of those carb things actually increase, and maybe it's because we are buying it more during the pandemic. When you think about it, the rolls and the stuffing and those things, people are searching out for more comfort food. So maybe that's why we've seen that increase in that. But we've seen a decrease in the turkey, the whipping cream, and the sweet potatoes. Those things have come down in price.
I get that. That makes sense. I'm going to be making my rolls from scratch, and I guess I haven't paid attention. Did you pay attention to, say, like flour or yeast, Sarah? Like, have those gone up in price?
I haven't even watched that real closely. I did buy, I'm in charge of dessert, and so I did buy some powdered sugar, some regular sugar, some of those type of things, and I hadn't really noticed anything different on that front.
It's funny because sometimes if you need stuff, like I needed flour and I picked up an extra thing of yeast because I remember last year it was hard to find yeast, so I bought them, but they were things I needed, so I didn't pay attention to the price on them. But I think I would have noticed if the price was ridiculous on those amounts.
Right. And, I think that's what, maybe a modest increase or whatnot, but nothing huge. And so I know I'm in charge of dessert this year. I'm also in charge of 7-layer salad. One thing that I had a lot of trouble finding has been green peppers. And so I don't know if there's like a green pepper shortage, but I have been having a little trouble finding some of those. And so there's just some items where I feel like that there's maybe a little bit in higher demand or out of stock. We know more people are eating at home. We know grocery stores are having trouble keeping up. And so my 7-layer will just have red peppers this year, and that'll be okay.
Are you making us banana cream pie for dessert?
No, it's new, so we're gonna see how this goes.
Oh.
But all my sisters and I, all of our husbands, are huge peanut butter fans.
Yeah.
And so I'm making a Butterfinger Lush, is what it's called. So
Wow.
It's the Oreos and it's the chocolate pudding and it's whipped cream and everything that's not good for you and crushed up Butterfingers and whatnot. But all three of the guys are huge Butterfinger and peanut butter fans.
Oh, that sounds fabulous.
I mean, if you don't want to like mess up with it, if you want to like experiment, like try the first couple dry runs, you can drop some off for us.
I know,
just see
right?
how it goes.
I think I'm going to have to make this when Richie's out feeding because I feel like if not, it's not going to make it to the Thanksgiving Day dinner.
Well, will you be serving up some coffee with that dessert, Sarah?
So this is no surprise, you guys, when you were leading into the coffee thing. So coffee sales are up 28%. Like another 1 million Keurigs have gone into houses nationwide. Is this any surprise to you? I mean, how many people are used to just walking up to that coffee pot, pouring in their coffee, walking back to their desk? That's not happening anymore. And I think people are looking for that quick and easy fix. K-Cups on the rise. And so we're seeing retail coffee sales up 10%. But the ones that aren't up is obviously those stores. And so, you're seeing Dunkin' Donuts close some stores. You're seeing Starbucks reporting a 9% decrease in sales. And so people are choosing to make their coffee at home right now, and we are just staying at home. And so coffee sales have absolutely soared.
I get that because if, say, you're working from home or you're not working, then you don't have to go out and run out and grab things or go to the office, and maybe that cuts down on your swings through the coffee shop.
Absolutely. And think of how many people are just working from home in general right now and aren't, making those trips out and aren't on the road on a daily basis and aren't swinging through their favorite drive-through every single morning. And so the Keurig thing has become very popular. I'm a Keurig fan myself. I think it's fast. I think it's great. I think it's easy. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I like that. Somebody texted into the 702 Communications Text Club. What isn't cheap is pomegranates. Yeah, they never are. This Thanksgiving, they're $3.99 a piece, our texter says.
Wow, that is spendy. That's really spendy.
One of my daughters likes those, and yeah, they are expensive. They're pretty though, but if that's part of your,
it's Thanksgiving, so then you splurge, right?
That's what I was saying. If it's part of your holiday meal and tradition, then absolutely splurge a little bit.
Yeah, especially this year. Go for it. Do what makes you happy.
There you go. Thanks, Sarah. We'll catch you again about 7:25.
We will see you in the next hour.
You bet. That's KFGO Farm and Ranch Director Sarah Heinirch joining us here.